I was going to film it.
Okay, well, I'm already filming.
You recording?
Yeah.
Okay, we're about to tile this kitchen. The room is roughly, I don't know, probably a 15 by 15. As you can see, I already ran my chalk line. The idea is to start in the interior of the house to where you have full tiles coming in to where it looks pleasing as you enter the room. And as you can see, I ran the chalk line from one end to the other end of the room. And then I ran the chalk line from that straight line and squared it up. And there it runs toward the mother-in-law entry of this basement kitchen. And as you can see, I did the same thing about 6 feet over to try to get the room as much squared as I can. And then having run those two chalk lines, the tape measure, I measured in between the two chalk lines and it came out fine. It wasn't off. If it was less than 1/8 of an inch. So this room should be fairly square and I don't have to worry about these walls not being square. So I'll get going. The plan is to start here and then work my way down that way. So I just got my bucket of thin set made up. So I'll go until this bucket is done and then record some more and see where we're at. Okay, this is after we started that bucket. So you can see we followed the line of the chalk line that we set, and we're slowly making our way to the door. Obviously, we're going to have to do cuts once this sets up and dries. So the plan is to continue to run to the back of that floor, back of that wall, and you can see I'll stagger as I go down, and then I'll come right back up and take it into this other wall over here, and then work my way back. Come down here, and then finish it right to my first tile where I started. And since we ran out chalk line, hopefully everything will stay true, and the combination of the spacers, we can make this look really nice. So the plan is now to finish out to that wall and start to come back, or until I run out of thin set in my bucket. I just made some more. So we'll try from there. Okay, now that I got the tile laid, all the main sections, as you can see here, I got to do some cuts. So, and I'm not doing those today. The nice thing is it was able to go up against the wall where the range and some counters are going. So normally I wouldn't have to butt it up so close, but it just by chance happened to fit just right. So as you can see, I just got some cuts down along the wall over there on the far end, and some 7-inch cuts at the front door. Then of course under this cabinet. So the idea is tomorrow I'll obviously clean up a little bit, scrape any thin set that happened to be in between the tiles, and get ready to grout. The idea is normally I wouldn't grout until I put all the small pieces up, but because this is someone's kitchen and they're actually living in it, I figure I can grout all inside, and then they can move their table in and at least make a partial function kitchen to the center. And then once I cut all the pieces and get those in place, then I can grout that up. And then this kitchen will be ready to put up the baseboards. So this ends the part of just laying the regular tile.